Good day, Pinoy Clixers and Mixers. For this video, we are looking at one specific figure, and as you can see here in Heroclix form, we have the Shadow King. So these are all the versions of Shadow King in Heroclix. Okay, so there are 4 versions from the Golden Age all the way down to Modern Age. Okay, so let's take a look at all of them. And then at the end of the video, we're going to do, or going to build, I would say, our own Shadow King. Okay, so let's start off with this Shadow King from the Mutations and Mutants. Okay, Mutations and Monster set, if I'm not mistaken. So this is one of the old Heroclix figure. And as you can see, this particular Shadow King does not have a card. Okay, so this was before the pre-card era of Heroclix. And this Shadow King has 8 range, 3 targets with 6 movement, mind control, 10 attack, then 16 defense, 3 damage. So back then, the dial is fairly simple because there's no card. So in a sense, there is no trait. So 106 points, set number 93. Okay, so you can see this is Shadow King, and then he is projecting his astral form, I guess. So to mind control mutants. Okay, so let's see close-up view of the Shadow King. He is a double-chinned dude. And then after some time came this next version of the Shadow King from the Wolverine and X-Men set. So this particular figure has a card, okay, but we don't have it right now. So, but we can take a look at his power nonetheless. So he has facing teleport, special attack power, and special defense power. The trait is that opposing characters can't counter Shadow King's power or modify his combat values unless they can use mind control. Okay, so that sounds strong. The special attack power is that Shadow King can use mind control as if he had a range value of 10. When he does, he is not dealt unavoidable damage, and hit targets may be assigned 2 free actions instead of 1. One of the 2 actions must be a move action. So I was not playing Heroclix yet when this was released, and I think the mind control before would cause backlash damage to the user, but he is exempt to that. Okay, and the move and attack is again a precursor to what the mind control is at modern age. And the special defense is that Shadow King ignores all but 1 damage dealt by adjacent characters. When Shadow King is dealt damage, after actions resolved, roll a d6. On a result of 3 to 6, heal him of 1 damage. Ooh. So he is really good against close combat opponents. So comparing him with the old one, so we can see again that astral monster lurking behind him. Okay, so you can also see how the sculpt has improved throughout the years. Okay. The third version of the Shadow King came from the X-Men Dark Phoenix Saga set, and it's the colossal version of Shadow King. So I guess this would be the astral monster form of Shadow King. I'm not too familiar with the lore, but you can see here this particular Shadow King has a special 2 traits, special movement and special attack power. So let's take a look at his card. So he is set number 23A. So there is a prime figure of this wherein there is a Storm. I think he used to control Storm. And then Brotherhood of Mutants, Monster, and Past. So real name is Amal Farouk, a being of the astral plane. So Shadow King can reduce penetrating damage. And Shadow King can't be targeted by opposing characters 5 or more squares away. So you need to get close to him. Special movement, mind control, facing teleport. Once per turn, when Shadow King uses either after resolutions, he may use the other one at no cost. So he can move and do mind control and vice versa. And special attack, penetrating psychic blast. When Shadow King KOs a character, after resolutions deal 1 penetrating damage to each opposing character that was adjacent to that character. So any additional damage is always good in a game. So 8 range, 3 targets, a very viable piece, especially at 150. So take a look. Second version to the third one. Again, this is a colossal figure with the flaming sword and all. And then finally, we have our fourth and another modern Shadow King piece. So he is unique because of the silver ring. And he comes from the X-Men Rise and Fall set. So let's take a look at him. So he is set number 46 and has the Brotherhood of Mutants, Dark X-Men, and past keywords. So Amal Farouk is his real name. Then special trait that says mind control. When Shadow King uses it and hits, after resolutions, heal him 1 click and give each hit character a servant token. And special defense, toughness, and mastermind, but may choose a non-attacking opposing character with a servant token within range to become the target. If you do, after resolutions, remove that character's servant tokens. So it's always interesting if you can pass on damage to your opposing characters. So it comes in at 100 or 40 points. I think the 40 points is playable. Okay, but you have to be very careful of building around this. Okay, so it might be viable for swap team Magneto, I guess. Interesting. Okay, so comparing him with the previous ones. Okay, so the newer sets are bigger, so you can see he is even bigger than the astral figure. Then of course he should be as big as this one. Okay, so and as I said for the last part of this video, we're going to make our own Shadow King, not in Heroclix form but in Marvel Legends form. So in order to do that, we need a couple of things. So we need this Kingpin build a figure. Okay, so this is the Kingpin build a figure. Okay, so he has a ring here and tight knees, tight joints. Okay, and he comes in with a wand, a staff rather, a diamond tip staff. Okay, which is appropriate because again, the Shadow King also has that. Okay, in his older forms. And of course, we have to replace the head with the head of Shadow King. So this is the head of Shadow King. Okay, and it also comes with a set of glasses. a pair of glasses. So we should probably put this here. Okay, so that menacing look from the Shadow King. So it's gonna be a very simple custom. So we're just gonna take out the head of Kingpin, off with your head, and then replace it with the head of Shadow King. Oops. Let's see. It should snap. There you go. And with that, we are done with our custom Shadow King figure. Perfect. So now we have 4 Heroclix form Shadow King and a Marvel Legends Shadow King. I hope you enjoyed, and I will mind control you to like, subscribe to this video and channel. Bye bye.